Hey guys, so we're back at it again with some writing. We're going to work on our invention project. So today I'm going to show you all of the parts of the project so you know what to do, and then we'll start with me modeling the writing. You won't write today. I'll just show you kind of what you're going to be doing so you know how to do it, what to expect. All right, first things first, let's look at the project in its entirety, the whole thing. So you have already done steps 1 and 2, believe it or not. So it says you will be creating an invention that will solve a problem for you or someone you know. After you write about your invention, you will be designing an ad poster, which we will get into that later. We'll do whole lessons on what that is and what that looks like. We're not there yet. We're not doing a poster right now. We're working on the project, the invention, like writing part. Follow the instructions on the sheet and check off each task as you complete it. So step 1 was brainstorm a list of problems. Check, check. You should have already done that on Monday. Brainstorm inventions you could invent to solve those problems. Check, check. You should have done that yesterday. So now today we're going to be choosing one invention off your list that you would like to invent and circle it. That's what you're going to be doing. And then here's the next part. Write a paragraph describing your invention. You're going to include the name of your invention, what does it do, and how do you use it, or like how does it work? How would someone use it if they did buy it from you? Okay, then that's what we're gonna work on today, but I want you to see the whole project. So then after your paragraph, you're going to be making a detailed list of at least 3 different reasons people should buy your invention. So like, what does it do for them? Why would they want it? So we're going to do a paragraph and then a list of 3 things. Here are the reasons why you should buy it. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Then you're going to be going through and checking your paragraph to make sure that you indented, that you used bullet points for your reasons, that you gave 3 reasons, that you had everything with capitals and punctuation, and that you don't have any errors. Then you're going to get your essay approved by an adult. That means either your parents need to check it over, make sure it's good, or me. We'll talk about that later when we're there. Then you're going to start your ad poster, which is going to be a picture. It's a poster that you're creating that's going to have your name, the name of the invention, what it does, a picture of it, and then we're going to make it neat, colorful, very, very fancy. Okay. And then we'll be sharing these. So that's what the full project looks like. But today we're going to work on picking which one you want to use. Okay, so for this part of the project, you guys are going to need your um, problems and solutions back out. And you're going to read each one and decide which one are you the most excited about? Which one, when you read it, you're like, oh my gosh, that one's going to be so cool. I want to do a poster for that. I want to draw a picture of that. I want to explain how that's going to work. And that's the one you're going to pick. All right, so I'm going to go through mine and demonstrate. So Vaughn has trouble buckling his seatbelt, a magnetic seatbelt buckle that buckles easily. I could definitely do that. I feel like a lot of parents would like that. So that's an option. Zola gets muddy feet a lot in the winter, some kind of doggy car wash machine to wash her feet. That might be a little more complicated, but I still like that one. My kids always get stains on their clothes that are hard to get out, so I want to make some magic stain scrubber machine with special cleaner. I really would like that because I was doing laundry earlier and I had to get a chocolate stain out of my daughter's shirt, which was not fun and not easy, but I'm not super excited about that one. I'd rather do one of these. Let me see what my last one was. My husband is always forgetting things, so the solution would be a smart ring, kind of like a smart watch that adds reminders to it and it buzzes to remind you. And I thought that was a good idea, but it is so similar to what like smartwatches already do that I think that's kind of already done. So I'm going to go back to one of these. I need to decide between the 2 of these which one I'd really like to write about, and I'm going to circle that one so I can focus on that. Let me decide. Let me think and decide. This has been a super hard decision. I paused it. I've been thinking for a while because I really like both of them. Because this is a problem I have every day when I'm trying to buckle my son into the car. But this is a problem I have multiple times a day because Lola always has muddy feet. And I actually just let her out while I was thinking about it and had to wipe her muddy feet again. So I think I'm going to have to go with that one. That's the winner. So go ahead and pause this video, look through yours, pick which one you want and circle it. Then come back to the video so I can demonstrate the next step of the writing process. Okay, so you can, once you've picked yours, you can literally put it aside, shut your book or put your paper, don't lose it, but put it aside because we're going to be doing the next step where it's the writing part, but you're just going to watch today. All right, we're ready to write. So first up is your name and the date. So put your name on it and the date, whatever the date is, if that's not right, whatever it is. And then we're going to start, the very first sentence is going to be some kind of hook to pull in your reader to want them to buy whatever it is you're selling. So if I'm doing the dog thing, obviously I want to reach out to people who have dogs. So I might ask a question. Are you tired of your dog tracking mud in the house? Actually, that's a really good one. I'm going to write that one. So I went ahead and wrote that, and then I'm going to attach the hook. Well, I already did at this point. The anchor chart for hooks, how to hook your readers, how you could ask them a question or start with some kind of sound or tell them a fact or something to draw them in. So you're going to start with something to draw in your reader to get them to be like, oh yeah, I am tired of my dog tracking mud in the house. Why? Why are you asking? And so now I'm going to introduce my invention, and I'm going to start with what it is called. So I need to come up with a name for it. What is it called? Let me think. Let me come up with a good name, and then I'll write my sentence. Okay, so I wrote, well, then you need the puppy paw wash. That's what I decided to call it, the puppy paw wash. I thought that was kind of cute. And now remember, since it's the specific name of the invention, it has to be each of the first letters uppercase. So that's why I did capital P, capital P, capital W. All right, so I told you what it's called. So now, oh, I ripped my paper. Oh, the next thing you need is, what does it do? So I'm going to tell you some specifics that I'm going to have to make up. I'm going to have to kind of think it through. How's this going to work? What's it going to look like? So I need to think on that, and then I'm going to write a sentence or two explaining that. Okay, so what it does is this machine will wash your dog's paws in 20 seconds. I'm just telling them what it does. So one sentence was good for that. And then the last thing I need to do in this paragraph is tell them, how does it work or how do you use it? So it'll wash the paws in 20 seconds, but how? So now is where I'm going to give some more specifics about my invention. All right, so I added the information about how it works or how I use it. So it says, it looks like a rug or bath mat, that it is enhanced with special scrubbing technology. Your dog just steps on it, licks a peanut butter treat, and the scrubbers work their magic. Now, I may want to add some more information in there, some more specifics, but I can do that when I edit. I think for now that's pretty good because it tells them how it works or how you use it. Your dog steps on it. That's how it works or how you use it. All right. So now that I have my paragraph, the next part of that rubric had said that I need to do, actually, let's not worry about the rubric. Let's stop with this. So your assignment for tomorrow, today was just watching. Tomorrow, you're going to be writing your paragraph that looks similar to mine. And then the next day we'll add the last bottom part, okay? So make sure you have circled, you have decided which one you want to use so you're ready to write tomorrow.